Hi everyone, it's the 12th of July. Now, we had the break of this blue resistance. Yesterday, it came back down from the green internal resistance. You can see I had mentioned this one as a mid-channel, kind of mid-channel resistance rail. That's where ES started to come back. It's been one red day. It hasn't been this kind of red day for a very long time, so it's healthy correction. But it's also a rotation towards Dow Jones and Russell from Nasdaq and ES, which I will mention in a minute. Now the red uptrend is still intact though. Like ES may find another low at the red bottom band and keep on climbing. So that red bottom band, I'm also like, if I have to be really precise about it, that red bottom band is quite young. Three touches on the top, one touch only on the bottom. If it comes to, just to be very precise, 56.10, if it comes down to 56.10, that we can basically, it may bounce, and if it does bounce, there's going to be much more upside because of this red internal channel. Of course, the green channel is still intact. The blue resistance that was broken has been broken back down, so I'm going to remove that one from the picture. That is going a little bit confusing right now. The green internal resistance, the red one, they are the ones, and of course this green massive uptrend are the ones that we have to be careful about. This is the SPX cash. That blue resistance is actually getting back tested right now on the cash, right? That's a three touch resistance, first, second, third here, and it was broken, and we are coming down for a back test. The point is whether it's going to come down and be below the blue, come down to the red, and then we'll see a bounce or not. I mean, the dips are still going to get bought. As long as this green channel and the red one are holding. There's, of course, we may pull back all the way to the golden broken bull flag and then rally, but the uptrend is very much intact. Dow Jones just broke. This is the futures chart, first, second, and third touch. This is the breakout. That blue resistance is broken. The golden bottom band is holding, and we're going to get to 41,000 from here. I believe. So let's say I hope, because I'm still holding the Dow Jones long from the break of this red resistance, and it has touched the blue top band, pulled back a little bit. Now the blue top band is broken, and the golden channel is very young compared to the futures continuous. This golden bottom band has only one test. It's not even, I don't think it's going to come back down here to test it. Our obvious target at the moment is this two highs, right? These are the two highs that we had touched. I'm going to put this in, let's say, purple right here. First, second, third, and if we come up, and then break it, that is going to open the way for 41,000. So I'm going to keep my Dow Jones, hoping and expecting that we're going to get all the way to 41, 42,000. Okay. NASDAQ, this is the futures continuous, also pulled back. Remember, we had broken this golden spin-off channel to the upside. The back test didn't hold. Okay, we can remove that one. Now, are we going to see a touch on on this red bottom band? So I'm going to remove that one. Right, this red potential channel's bottom band is the next support. So is it going to come down? Obviously, there's some also like a sideways supports here. On the futures, the level would be 20,100, 20,100, 20,150. That red bottom band, that's a potential support. And I may even argue that the top band is like this, right? This is three touch top band resistance, right? That's where we pulled back. It may even come down to the red very bottom band or that internal support and then rally further. Yeah, this is extremely bullish still, and every pullback is another chance to get into this rally. NASDAQ cash is right almost at the golden bottom band. And if we touch that 20,150, then it would be the third test on that golden bottom band, and then we may recover the lost ground from excuse me, lost ground from yesterday's sudden sell-off. These are healthy. I mean, this sort of rally, it has to correct. It has to take a deep breath and then keep on going. The blue broken resistance was back tested, so I'm not expecting it for NASDAQ to break back below that blue support anytime soon. So dips are going to get bought. Russell, this is the big news here. Obviously, it came with the news data release of yesterday. The red resistance rail is broken. I had mentioned so many times that this is a squeeze and we're going to break it, and we are now also breaking this giant blue resistance. Yeah, this is the support that was broken in 2022, beginning of 22. Back test, another back test, another one. This is the fake, came down. Now it's breaking to the upside. I think this is going to go this time. Minimum target is that blue top band. Okay, the minimum target, which is 2450, 2460, 70. I'm only thinking, is this rally going to continue, or we'll pull back to erase all these gains and then rally? That is a big question. And I'm going to now put one more high, and this here from the high of March. This was in April, beginning of April, okay? So it's basically, is it going to recognize this as resistance one more time? Because this was the fake here, remember? And the level for that is 2166, around there. So 2166 may still cause another reversal to pull back, erase the gains of yesterday, and then rally big time. This is, of course, a potential resistance here. The real resistance is broken. This is the fakie, and we may get another fakie here because of the highs of April. So this is a question mark, and we will have to watch very carefully. FTSE is not going to test that blue bottom band, I guess. And is it going to, or maybe it will, if it reverses at this. I mean, it already has reversed. So I'm going to put this one in purple. Let's put this here, right? First, second, third touch, we may pull back to the blue bottom band and then rally towards 8500, 8550. DAX, I mentioned in yesterday's video that the purple bottom band, this is exactly, it was coming down, and I said, this is a potential channel, the purple top band and the purple bottom band. We had cleared it, and if it does bounce, we're going to break that blue resistance, and which we did with the data release. Then it came down, erased the gains very quickly. Then I posted on X that DAX is a buy, and that's exactly what it did. It reversed the gains very quickly and kept on rallying while staying inside the purple channel. The blue resistance is now broken. Because it just made a new high, we have to just tilt the channel slightly to include every price action that has happened from this low, okay? And it is our channel, and what matters here, as I had mentioned many times, this golden resistance is the one that matters. And it has already 3 touches. We may get to that level and reverse and break and pull back, or smash through. It is going to be a very critical level, at around 18,630. 18,630. So that's another 20, 25 points to go today. French index, this is one of my favorite setups, really. It's coming out, I think it's coming. So obviously the blue channel from the lows of COVID, right? The blue channel is still intact. The golden support is still intact. The green one is a potential bear flag, I must admit. But if it rallies further and clears this purple resistance and the green top band, that is going to be a major break, at least to backtest this blue broken support. And there is a large gap here at 8,000. So it could run, and it should, I think it will run really big. TLT is now, so I'm going to put this in again into perspective. I'm going to remove the green internal resistance, okay? So that one. So it's off the red, it's off the golden. So that was the double support I mentioned only last week. We rallied. Now, is it gonna break this blue resistance? This is the high of January, second, third, and fourth touch. We pull back a little bit, and once we break that blue resistance, I think we're gonna get to 100 very quickly in the next couple of weeks and months, probably weeks. And the 10-year note, yeah, that purple resistance after so many touches is now broken, which is what I've been calling for quite some time. Yeah, is it going to be this resistance? If I'm trying to be a very pedantic here or very precise, I think the resistance is broken. This is slight spiky here. I think the resistance is gone, and we're going to touch that golden top band, maybe pull back one more time, backtest the purple, and then rally. So I'm still thinking we have. So if you remember on the 23rd of October last year, that post that I said sell rates and buy bonds, 23rd of October was the bounce of this red giant sideways channel. This is year 2000. Okay, year 2000, what, 2013? This is COVID high, all right? And then we came down. This is an inflationary spike. It came down really hard. Bonds came down, interest rates went up. Now interest rates are going to drop and bonds are going to rally inside this red giant uptrend. We may even get all the way to that red top band. It's a long shot, but why not? This is a 24-year sideways channel so far, right? That is an astonishing precision. On 23rd of October, we bounced. It has broken the green downtrend, which is a bull flag. We broke out of the blue bull flag. We are breaking the purple resistance, and I think there's going to be more upside. There is that, okay? And oil, despite my prediction at the golden resistance, and I thought it's going to come down, touch the green, and then rally, it didn't come down to that green. That's unfortunate because I was hoping to buy that green bottom band. It may still come down, by the way, but the fact that the green internal resistance is now broken is bullish. And we will have to watch this golden resistance, okay? That I put this at the very high of last week, right? That is just over 84, 84.50. That's where the reversal was. And we closed at 84. Now, is it going to come down from that golden resistance and then green? Or is it going to break that golden resistance for good and run? So this is a very, very important question here. And we will see. Time will tell, or the price action will tell very soon. Brent oil, on the other hand, is looking much weaker, in my opinion, because that blue resistance is still very far from the current action. It's just back testing the black internal resistance, so we may see a reversal and break this black and golden supports. But you can see the golden support has played an important role for the last couple of months, since actually November. Since November, that golden support resistance zone has been quite instrumental. This is natural gas, which made new lows. Okay, and is it going to bounce off the purple support or potential support at 22.15? That is a big question. On the other hand, on the September contract, it is breaking this red support right here. That bear flag, this giant bear flag, is breaking to the downside, which is clearly very bearish. So it could, I mean, if you look at the height of the bear flag, right? It's a slightly unorthodox bear flag, I must admit. It's not really, but it's a sideways channel, which is breaking to the downside, 2350, 23, sorry, 3250 and 2250. So that's 1,000 points or ticks. So minus that, it should get to, like it's a long shot, yeah, 1.25, something like that. And that is quite in line. 1.25 is very much in line with my ultimate target, that red bottom band on the continuous. So if it comes down to 125, that's exactly where we're going to buy it, big time. So gold spiked with yesterday's data release. It didn't get to the green top band. And now, is it going to pull back, erase the gains? And I think it will maybe come down to the green bottom band, touch. It has to really crash, for the last couple of days. But that red, why did I remove that one? This support, that support. What matters here is this 2300 support held twice. When it was coming down here, I said 2300 is the next support, and then again 2300. Every time it rallied big. So is it going to now come down to the red and green double support, which is going to be around, 2350? It's another $50 drop if it comes down. Silver. Okay, silver is quite important here, and the reason to me is quite clear. Okay, that red resistance was broken back up, and it's been over that support, so it became a support again. Now that support is breaking because yesterday's break of this purple resistance was a fake because of data release. I closed the long for the very reason that I was thinking that red support is eventually going to break. I may be wrong, yeah, and this green support is now the one to watch. Okay, this is sideways. If this green support breaks, it's holding at the moment, but anything below $30.65 is going to look very bearish to me. Okay, that is going to look very bearish to me. And I mean, short term, we may get another test on that blue broken bull flag, right? And that would be around 20, just over 29 or maybe 29. We'll see. But it doesn't look at the moment. It has erased the spike of yesterday, and now it's come down below the spike, which also kind of means maybe it wants to come down and do something else at the moment before running for good. Platinum spiked up. Now it's erasing the spike, and the purple bottom band is the next potential support, which is at 981.82. Okay, on the spot chart, and on the platinum futures, if it comes down to that purple bottom band, the level for that is going to be 982 as well, somewhere around there. This is copper, and the yesterday's bull flag, the red bull flag, was ruined, or the previous days. The blue support held first, second, third, and fourth touch on that blue support. 1, 2, 3. If it gets to the blue top band, we may come down, and then a break that is still going to count as a bull flag. Let's have a now. Palladium has been back testing the blue broken resistance, so it may start to rally. This was also a little bull flag here, which was broken and back tested. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm not really very fond of palladium trading. Euro, yesterday's action was really very bearish for US dollar. It broke out of the red giant bull flag. This is the high of January 24 this year, okay? So that red channel I have mentioned many times since the break of this blue resistance and backtest. I've been calling for 1086, right? 10860. Now it has been broken, of course, with data. Yeah, this spike, but the backtest held actually. That is interesting. So is it going to really come down to erase the gains of yesterday entirely at 108.50 and then rally, or is it going to keep on running? It's still, I mean, I've been calling for bear on US dollar for quite some time, and that's exactly what's happening here. Um, this is pound sterling on the daily chart. It has broken the blue resistance. Now it's coming closer to that golden and green double resistance, which is going to be at 130, 130.10. So that could prove like a very big resistance there if it was 130, 130.10 and then come down hard. So that is going to be very critical. This is the high of 2008. Okay, that golden resistance, it may turn out to be very strong. So just be careful if you're long pound sterling. US dollar, Japanese yen, obviously it came down because of the spike on US dollar, spike down. The blue channel broke. So I'm going to remove that one from the picture. This is I hate these news actions, okay? Because they ruin the charts, and this golden channels break is a fake now. And this is highly disappointing. I was thinking we're going to get to that red, and then in the natural market, forces, we're going to reverse and come down. This year, we'll see whether that golden channel can be broken back up, and I think it will. This spike down is artificial. It's not fake, but it's artificially made, which is why I think there is a chance. So I'm going to now do something here a bit more different. So I'm going to remove that one, and we put this golden line, right, like this. So you can see, if I have to be super precise, that golden support is holding 1, 2, 3 touches. That yesterday's low. And of course, these are the resistance levels, and we back tested those levels as well, which is why UJ is bouncing, and I think it's going to climb all the way to where it started, this spike at 180, 161.50, and ultimately get to 163 plus. So this golden support is not going to be broken, in my opinion, and we will keep on climbing, and Japanese yen is going to keep on imploding. Now, DXY golden bull flag is broken on DXY, this US dollar index, and well, that is obviously very bearish. US dollar, Aussie dollar did spiked a little bit and erased the spike very quickly yesterday, which is good. And then I think it is going to keep on climbing all the way to that blue top band, which is at 68.25, where I will close the remaining long position. This is this here is the red bull flag, right? That golden resistance is going to be broken if that red bull flag can be broken by Kiwi. Let's have a look at agriculturals. Coffee. I'm going to go to the continuous chart. That purple resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This here was a fake of yesterday. I'm happy with the exit, and I'm going to buy it again, but we will have to wait for it. The purple short-term channel is broken, which is why it turns bearish, I think, here. Is it going to come down and fill this gap here? The gap is at 223.50. 223, let's put it that way. Okay. Is it going to do that? And if it does, I may even argue, right? Like this year, if it comes down all the way down, erases the gains, I mean, it fills the gap. That can possibly that can happen really, or maybe all the way here. Yeah, I think coffee is going to come down. I'm not buying anytime soon. Yeah, and until we see a bull flag or something, I'm not buying coffee just yet. Wheat is under this blue resistance. I'm going to switch to the 4 hourly. Yeah, that blue resistance is holding, I think, and we are still going to see one more dive, maybe touch that 535, that purple resistance rail one more time, and then rally to that red top band. 535 is a critical number. And yeah, the wheat September contract is getting closer to that golden bottom band. And I think it is going to be broken. And that golden bottom band, once it breaks, it is going to cause one more dive. Right. I don't know why it's not letting me put it straight on that line. Yes, that works. You can see first, second, and third, and once it breaks, it actually becomes a short entry. Anything below 557 is a short to target 535. And I think there's going to be more downside, and I'm going to put this as a downtrend, right? Yeah, I think still I'm not really seeing any bottom out on these agriculturals. This is soybeans. It had broken that purple channel sideways, like bear flag. That was very bearish, and it still has more downside all the way to this green bottom band at 1070 or so. And soybeans September also, this is the purple channel that has been broken, and the blue channel is running things. That is the perfect touch on that blue top band, and it's coming down. Corn also is looking bearish. It just touched new lows, sub 400, which is what I've been calling since the break of that bear flag. Now, is it going to touch that green bottom band or not? That's the big question. And then rally. We don't know that yet. And the red channel on the September contract is very much intact. The red bottom band is holding, but I think maybe if it does break, then it's going to be much more downside. So what has to happen here is that get to the blue, maybe come back down to the red one more time, and then rally to the red top band. Cocoa is looking still very good. The green bottom band hasn't been tested just yet. Sugar is disappointing, and the reason is very clear. The red, green, they are both broken. And what I fear is that it's going to come down to that blue bottom band and break it. That would be horribly bearish, and it would be a short entry because this uptrend would have broken, and that would actually cause a massive downward spike on sugar. And sugar October contract is not bouncing off that green support, and the red channel. I've been speculating on sugar, but it's not really rallying, so I'm not touching it. And cotton is now coming towards that 67 level. Bitcoin couldn't pass through that green resistance zone. Okay, that zone was broken recently. You can see how many touches there, and the blue top band hasn't been tested. What I'm saying is that it may come down to that black bottom band and then rally. That black bottom band is at 54,200 ish, or 300, depending on how it gets there. Ethereum, yeah, also the same. It's not really rallying. That purple top band wasn't tested properly, which may still happen. I'm going to remove the black one. This is a little bit misleading now. And the blue one. What matters here is this golden bottom band, the purple channel. So if it touches the purple, comes down to that golden bottom band, and then rally to that golden top band, that would actually trigger loads of stops if it breaks that red support, but then fake it, come back up, touch that purple top band and break it. CAS is obviously green, top band has to be broken, so it still hasn't made a big move. OM, I mentioned about the red top band on X. That red top band held and it's now pulling back. Maybe it wants to touch that red and then rally. Jasmine, not really my favorite chart because the golden top band is not really very well defined. So I wouldn't touch Jasmine just yet. Nothing actually. I wouldn't touch anything just yet. PAL, trust me, there is going to be time to buy stuff. Okay, but I don't see a bottom out just yet on anything. Maybe some of them have already bottomed out, but there is no real push. PAL may touch that purple bottom band and then rally. Let's put it on Pepe. Pepe may come down to that black and rally. Monero 180 has to be broken. Aave is now, oh look, Aave is very eager. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that green resistance. If it breaks out, I think Aave is going to big rally. ACH may break that golden. ADA not good. ATA not good. Audio not good at all because of that golden broken support. AVAX no. Beam no. I don't see anything else, to be honest. Like this Ripple is looking positive. It's broken back into the golden. I'm going to remove the golden. This is what matters here. This blue channel, it has to be broken to the upside for a big rally. Tezos forcing that red top band, but so far no break. Zcash, that golden support, the golden channel, so it has to break that golden. Anything else? TIA is inside the red bull flag. But other than that, I don't see anything that is striking. I'm not going to go on to every detail. Only when they really show me something, I'm going to mention them because it's just pointless to go over and over when there is nothing else to go over. This is a render and it's kind of breaking that red support, and that is not good. But I'm going to show something here. Right here, okay? So this black bull flag, right? The blue support was broken. The green support was broken. The green channel, the red channel is breaking, and the black bottom band may hold to cause a rally. So that's the only way that can run. PYR, bad. Matic, really bad. Mana, not good. All right, that's it, guys. Hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions or requests. Bye.